I need your help, but I wish I could trust you. If you did, you'd be the fool I always took you for.
All right, so Tom, I think out of all of the villainous, sometimes villainous characters in the history of movies, I just feel like Loki is like probably the most liked, you know, type of villain. And now, does that come out of the script, or is that something that you kind of developed into the character?
You know, it's I've got to say, man, it's been a surprise from the get-go. You know, the thing that has been present in the script, I suppose, from the beginning is his complexity. You know, Loki is a kind of cocktail of charm and elegance, and also a kind of broken, damaged, angry, lonely spirit. Right. And so he's a mixture of so many things. I mean, his charm, his sense of humor, his sense of mischief is I think what makes him appealing. Mm-hmm. You know, he has a kind of a playfulness that is very, very enjoyable for me to play. But underneath that is bubbling this kind of very intricate psychology that I think feels very real to me. Right. And I've tried to make it very real. I've tried to make you know, his status as a brother and as a son, a brother to Thor, a son of Odin, a son of Frigga, played by Rene Rousseau. You know, those relationships they're deep and real and I hope relatable and human.
Yeah, I think it's the biggest family drama also in this comic book world is what's going on between Thor and Loki and the King. So do you I know that you have siblings yourself. Did you ever have like a sibling rivalry that was I'm sure it doesn't match Thor and Loki's, but,
yeah.
but
no, I mean, not at all. I mean, listen, I've got two sisters, and their names are Sarah and Emma. And if you're watching, Sarah, Emma, I love you very much. And the thing is, they know that. And as a family, we're so tight. You know, the worse it got, I suppose, was on long car journeys. Yeah. You know, we're all sitting in the back seat and just, you know, yeah, exactly. You know, you're young and someone's, you know, Sarah's eating my Mars bar or something, or, you know, just stupid things like, why have you got the chicken nuggets and why have I got the, you know, right. It's just silly things. It's never quite been a sibling rivalry that involves the potential end of the world, universe, space and time. Right. So this is a new thing.
I know you seek vengeance as much as I do. You helped me escape Asgard and I will grant it to you. Vengeance. And afterward this cell. You must be truly desperate to come to me for help. What makes you think you can trust me? I don't. And you should know that when we fought each other in the past, I did so with a glimmer of hope that my brother was still in there somewhere. That hope no longer exists to protect you. You betray me, and I will kill you. When do we start?
Do you ever think that Loki, I mean, because of his popularity, you ever think that he would have a standalone movie by itself?
You know, it's interesting. I've heard this, you know, this been sort of mooted as an idea, and I can tell you that absolutely nothing is been, you know, set in motion officially. Right. Right. On one level, it's just a huge compliment that people have enjoyed the character so much that they think I could do it. But I'd be interested because I think Loki is defined by Thor in opposition to him in the same way that Thor is defined by Loki. So right. In a way, I wonder what kind of shape it would take, but we'll see.
We'll see. When did you recognize it in yourself that this is something that you could do and do well?
I think it was around, I was about 18 years old. I can sort of pinpoint it to a specific production. Because I'd been in school plays and stuff, but I played sport and I did, you know, when you're at school, you do lots of different things. You right. kind of, they're just things you enjoy doing outside of school. And I went to, there's a festival in Scotland, in Edinburgh, which is a sort of you know, loads and loads and loads of student drama goes up, and I went up with a play about a company of officers in the First World War in the British Army, and it's a very, very moving, sort of lyrical play about these young guys who actually are too young in a way for that time, and they're very brave. And I played a captain, Captain Stanhope, and the play's called Journey's End, and we ran it for a month in August in Edinburgh, and we had these amazing reviews in the national press, and people like my mum and my dad and my sisters and friends of mine came up to see it, and they said, "This is different. You know, you should think about doing this professionally if you want to."
Right.
And then I think that was when I gave myself permission, as someone who'd always loved movies and actors. I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
Well, from Journey's End to Thor to maybe the Loki movie.
Yeah, the journey continues. I hope the journey hasn't ended yet.
Yes, we're glad.
Thanks, Jamaal.
Thank you
Thank
again.
you.